What's up, YouTube? You know who it is. It's your boy Mims coming at you live with the round 2 of the high school playoffs. And this is 2 of hopefully 4. So even after I finish this, I'll have 2 more to go. It doesn't even show me the brackets or anything this year. It just says play next game, play next game. You can't really improve your player in the meantime either. So, I'm just trying to get into college already. Pick a good college. I want to go to a college that's close to home. So for all those guys that want to see me go to like Nebraska or I have no idea, but I don't think that's gonna really happen. Sorry to disappoint. However, if those close to home colleges have either poor programs, aren't championship contenders, and or have a running back already, I'm not gonna. You don't have to expect to see me go over there because I really want to play for a championship and I want to start immediately. But I don't know. We'll see. So far, and look at this already. My QB throws a interception. I don't think I called for the pass that time, but all right. So I think that's easy. 6 points. They missed the field goal. So anyways, YouTube. I think it's much more important to play for a championship, and I want to actually play. Afterwards, I want to export my player into Madden, see where I get drafted, if I could get drafted. If you remember, Madden 11, you wouldn't go through a drafting process or a combine process. It would just draft you automatically based on your IQ test, I think. And that's really bad. I hated that. Like, Madden 06 was even more deeper than Madden 11's superstar mode. And as you can see there, I'm taking you guys' advice. You said you don't always have to run the route that you're assigned, and I'm listening to you guys. So there you have it. So there's a reception for you guys right there. But I think that if Madden actually improves superstar mode, and could this be a touchdown? I was trying to give that guy a stiff arm. It didn't work. But if Madden could actually improve superstar mode, it wouldn't be as deep as NCAA, because NCAA is already really deep. Taking a team and recruiting in dynasty mode, or taking a team and a player and take him through 4 years of college, that's also freaking deep. Like, just forget about it. And I'm thinking, like, I don't really know if Madden Superstar Mode will be as good. Like, if it is, I heard there's some improvements. Like, you're supposed to improve your player in like a similar way as you improve your player in NCAA, which is you purchase like boost packs or something. We'll see more about that when I get into college, but hopefully Madden could keep up the speed with NCAA's improvements. And wow, I wasn't expecting to get that much on that play. I really don't follow college football that much. The only time I really followed it, and this is only because I was in California, was in 05, 04-ish, when the USC Trojans were at their peak. Maybe 03. When I was little, like, not 03, but like 2001, 02, 03, I followed it. I was little, really, really little back then. But I followed it as a fan of the Miami Hurricanes. I don't know why I like the Hurricanes, but I don't know. Ken Dorsey was one of my favorite quarterbacks at the time. And Willis McGahee, Andre Johnson, those three, it was really fun to watch them go. And I remember watching the draft, and like, it was back when I was really little. I think, let me see, 03. Yeah, I was like 8 years old. So I'm thinking the Bengals had the first pick. I'm like, oh, first pick. They're for sure drafting Ken Dorsey. And then they say Carson Palmer. I'm like, oh, okay. Second pick, all right, they for sure have to draft him. And then, like, I remember the Cowboys coming up, and I said, oh, the Cowboys should take Ken Dorsey. And, like, at the end, no one took him until, like, the 7th round, and now he's playing for Toronto. I remember when Willis McGahee was drafted by the Bills, like, at number 23, and Andre Johnson, of course, was taken by the Texans, who many of them, like, Ken Dorsey and Willis McGahee didn't have the most successful seasons, but Andre Johnson's, I think Andre Johnson is decently successful. Maybe not so successful. Nah, I'm kidding. That guy's really successful. He's one of the top receivers in the league. But and after that, I really didn't care about it for a little bit until 04, 05, 06 ish, when the USC Trojans were at their peak. And this was back when I was in like sixth grade, I think. Yeah, I was in sixth grade. Matt Leinart, Reggie Bush, Dwayne Jarrett, Steve Smith, all these guys. And I started to think after, like recently, I come to a revelation that the Trojans are basically like, and look at this reception. Brandon James could go deep. He got you. He got you. Come on. Oh man, I need to start writing down these nicknames you want me to say. Brandon BJ with the flame. That's my favorite one. So I have to give props to the guy who made that one up. So I actually like the idea of my fans coming up with my catchphrases. So well, I'm definitely going to say them if I like them. But like I was saying, if number one, I think Matt Leinart was really dumb by staying in college for one more year. I understand he loved basking in the glory of being one of the top quarterbacks of all time, but I actually have to argue against that. I don't think Matt Leinart's one of the top college QBs at the time, and that's because it's his whole team was just freaking like loaded. If you think he had the best running back at the time, he had an amazing offensive lineman. He had crazy good receivers. He had one of the best college football coaches of all time. So I just say he was lucky. I personally think Matt Barkley might be better, but once again, I'm not that big of a college football maniac. I'm just telling you what I feel about the situation. I really never understood why Ken Dorsey was drafted at number 6 or 7 because, I didn't really analyze him. I didn't see how tall he was, or I didn't really see his scouting reports or any of that. I'm sure something happened with that. I think Miami might have played in a spread system, which didn't favor him, but whatever. That's that. He had a good college career. He's making money playing football, and I guess that's better than, actually working a job. So, right here you see my stats, and you're like, Brandon James isn't doing much this game, and I know. So I've always come up with the idea that no matter how bad I do in a game, I'll never dashboard, I'll never quit, and I'll actually show you how I did. Right here you can see I'm making a lot of bad mistakes in terms of running, like when I juke, when I shouldn't juke, when I stiff arm, if I should go around the blockers, if I go outside or inside. Watching these videos again when I'm commentating, I'm like, yeah, maybe I should have done this, maybe I should have done that, which makes me a much better running back alone. For those of For those of you that do not know, I'm playing on All-American. I made sliders for my Dynasty mode, but I don't know if you can make sliders in not All-American, but Road to Glory. Because if you realized, I don't know why I'm so successful in Road to Glory. Maybe I'm just a good running back. But when I play Dynasty mode in All-American, I really cannot run the ball at all. Like, I get stuffed in the backfield. And I was talking to my friend Blink Fro, the guy who usually trolls all over the comments over here, if that's normal. If it's normal to get stuffed in the backfield every time you run, or do I just suck at running? Because Coop is able to get those 8 yards, 9 yard runs, and usually get one broken tackle away from a huge gain. Me and Blink Fro usually get stuffed in the backfield, and he told me that it's normal for that to happen, especially for a guy that's new to the series like me. So I don't know. Hopefully I can find some good sliders. If you find any, let me know. And over here, I get my first touchdown. Thank God. I want at least one touchdown per game. But so let me see what I could do about difficulty-wise. If it's so easy, I'm scared. Maybe I'm playing on varsity. I have to double check because it doesn't seem normal to be doing this well. But I'll double check. I'm not one of those guys that like taking the easy way out. Like, unless if it's ridiculously difficult, like difficult to the point where the computer is cheesing you, like trying to cheat against you and run all these cheap plays. So, as long as it's not that ridiculously difficult, I'm probably going to play on that difficulty, because I don't want it to get to a point where I have to run a specific play over and over again to get the best of the computer. And so far, while I'm playing on All American and Dynasty mode, it's come to that. I run the 4 verticals play so often, it's not even funny. So hopefully I'll get better and better. And this game, I'll become good at this game like I am at 2K. For those of you guys who are waiting for another 2K video, I'm really sorry. I'm trying to capitalize on this NCAA game coming out now that like no one has it, and post as many videos as possible. And over here I tried giving another stiff arm. Looks like it didn't work. I have to recheck the buttons. I think it was A to do a stiff arm, but I'll double check again. So if anyone wants to give me running back classes, I'm willing to take them. Looks like we got this game in the bag, and we're advancing to round 3. 2 down, 2 to go. If you like this video, please thumbs it up. Follow me on Twitter or Facebook. They're both links are in the description. So favorite this video so more people can see it. Like this video so more people could see it. It helps me out a lot whenever you guys thumbs this video up, and I appreciate how no one disliked the previous video. It's the reason why I keep putting out videos so quickly, because I appreciate the feedback I'm getting on them. So keep doing that. Final score is 31-13. You should expect my video sometime tomorrow-ish, because the freeways are closed next to where I live, the 405. So I can't even get out of the house. So I'd probably be sitting home playing NCAA tonight. Anyways, YouTube, you could expect another association video pretty soon. I'm not sure how soon, but pretty soon. It's your boy Mims signing out, and peace.